All right, so we're diving deep today into something you sent our way, and
Yeah.
it's this YouTube video transcript. This person's in the middle of this like 90-day
Oh, wow.
content creation challenge thing,
Yeah, I saw that.
and we wanted to like break down this little hack they figured out for like making the not so fun stuff way more bearable,
Hmm.
so they can actually hit their bigger goals, right?
Absolutely. I think we've all been there, You got to do what you got to do. Sometimes it's not exactly like a party.
Right. And it's funny because it's like those are the things that build the foundation for the stuff we actually want to be doing.
For sure, the less glamorous side of chasing the dream, right?
Totally. And then we get stuck in that like complaining loop, even if it's just in our own heads.
Oh, yeah. In the transcript, they even said something like, it's just so, defeating and not fun. It's like we're purposely making things worse.
You can practically hear that voice in your head. Ugh, why am I doing this? It's like a broken record.
So true. But here's the thing. They realized they were doing it. They had this light bulb moment where they're in the middle of this task they hate and they actually catch themselves.
Right.
And that's huge. That self-awareness is like the first step to actually changing it.
Because then they did something so simple but like genius. They flipped the script. Instead of all that negativity, they started telling themselves positive things.
Almost like they were coaching themselves through it.
Exactly. It reminds me of something I read about, like cognitive reframing. Change how you think about it, change how you feel about it.
Right. And the cool part is they actually gave examples in the transcript. Like instead of thinking, this is taking forever, they'd say, sweet, it'll be done soon, or I'm almost there.
So simple, right? But they said it made a huge difference. Like even time felt like it was moving faster.
Which is interesting because I think it really highlights how much our thoughts actually influence everything. If you're dreading something, it feels like it takes forever.
But if you're into it, time flies. It's almost like they hacked that feeling. Have you ever noticed that? Like when you're doing something you enjoy?
Oh, absolutely. All the time. I think this technique is kind of tapping into that. It's about making those have-to-do tasks feel less, awful, less resistance.
I mean, it makes you think, what if we could use this all the time? Those times you're just fighting yourself internally.
Right. I'd love to hear from our listeners, actually. Have they ever dealt with this? Do they think this could help?
Because that's the big takeaway, isn't it? That we're not just stuck with those negative thoughts.
We can choose what we tell ourselves.
And it sounds like it can actually make a real difference, not just on how we feel, but even on how much we get done.
Absolutely. So next time you're facing something you're not exactly thrilled about, pay attention to that voice in your head. Catch yourself complaining and see if you can switch it up.
Focus on the positives. Think about the goal.
Exactly. It might just surprise you how much easier it makes the whole thing.